guys, today's video is going to be my Alison Dilaurentis inspired look. I get comments all the time saying that we look alike and we resemble, so I thought I would come up with a celebrity inspired look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I came up with her look, then please keep watching. Using my Benefit Professional, I'm going to prime my face because Alison has a really nice smooth complexion on her face and looks very flawless, so I'm going to be priming up my face before foundation. Now for foundation, I'm going to be mixing two of my favorite foundations. It's going to be my L'Oreal True Match and my Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Because she has a really nice coverage foundation, I'm going to be mixing those two together to get the best flawless look for this look. And yeah, I'm just going to be mixing and stippling it all over my face. For a little bit of an under eye highlight and concealing, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, my favorite, and blotting just a little bit underneath my eye area and kind of bringing it up in a V motion with my damp beauty blender. Now to set that and give a really flawless look, I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and blotting that right on those areas. To ensure that the shadow stays on all day, I'm using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime our eyelids, and then I'm taking my new Amrezy palette by Anastasia, and I am putting the color Caramel in my crease and doing it very lightly. I know that she has more of a gold kind of eyeshadow for this look that she always wears, so I'm kind of giving some dimension into the look and adding some of that light brown kind of color into my crease. Now for our lid color, I'm using the color Burnout and Trick, and I'm mixing those together. You'll see in a few moments how I mix them together, and I'm adding that on to my lid. This has a nice sparkle and like shimmer effect, which she tends to have in a lot of her looks, especially in the intro to the show. So that's the color I'm going to be using on my lids. And right now I'm just going back in with that color Caramel from the Amrezy palette and putting that right back into my crease. When I had placed my lid color, it kind of came off a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and replace and blend. And right here I'm using my Sigma blending brush to blend away any harsh lines and blend it all together. Now I'm taking my Naked Basics palette and taking the color Faint and using that in my outer corner kind of to give a little bit more dimension into this look and a little bit more smoky. Now to add to the smoky look, I'm taking Faint again from the Naked Basics palette and running that on my lower waterline to match with the top, and I'm using a Sigma pencil brush for this. Now the colors that I use for my lid, I am using on the inner portion of my lower lash line and inner tear duct, just so it all is complete and a really nice smoky look. Then I'm just cleaning up any of those edges. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and prep for my mascara and lashes. I'm using my Do Our Blackout as usual and putting that like one coat on my eyelashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Ardell 116 lashes and place those on with my Duo Lash Glue. Now for more smokiness that she likes to have, she wears some black eyeliner. So I'm taking my Milani black eyeliner, the liquid eye like liner, and I'm placing that on my lower waterline. I'm going to bronze up my face using my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and she doesn't really have like a strong contour or anything in her looks, so I'm just going to kind of add some warmth back into the look and just kind of go on my temples, my cheekbones, and on my jawline just to give some more color. For some rosiness on my cheeks, I'm using my e.l.f. HD blush, and I'm putting that on the back of my hand and kind of taking a little bit and stippling it with my finger on my cheekbones, going upward, and just giving a little bit more of a nice pink look to it. Next I'm doing brows, and as you can see I'm trying to get the best picture to kind of represent her brows, and I'm just going to be filling them in like usual with my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette in the color Faint. And we basically do them the same exact way. We don't really go for like a strong bold brow, so I'm kind of just doing it like my own. I actually have a brow routine, I'll link that down below, but I'm kind of just doing them the way that I normally do them, and that just so happens to be the way she does them, so we don't really have the same nose, so what I'm doing is taking the leftover what's on my brush from my brows and dragging lines down on my nose to make it appear a little bit longer and not as wide. And then I'm going to take my fingers and kind of blend them outward, as you can see right here. And next, Alison loves to wear her nude kind of pinky lips, so I'm taking my MAC lipstick, but just a light pink will work. And then I'm going to be taking my Dior lip gloss and placing that right in the center. And that's basically it for her lips. Moving on to hair, this just so happens to be the hairstyle I really like to go to most. So I'm using my Remington wand and just curling some sections and pieces and just kind of going with it. I'm wrapping it around the barrel, kind of towards my face and away from my face, just all different ways, and this happens to be the way that I like to do it most. So this is me doing it, and then I'm going to be using my hairspray just to set the curls in place. Alright, and that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my Alison Dilaurentis inspired look. If you guys try it out, make sure to send me pictures, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!